So hi there. So I'm just gonna quickly go over the trade that I took in the morning session. Today morning I executed one buy entry right here, around this place, and it was not work really good. Well, exactly what happened in the today's session is price drop all the way low, drop all the way down, and take this liquidity which is previous week low, and it instantly gives this inversion trade all the way up. There is no structure changes, still nothing, just an impulsive move towards upside to rebalance this range to that fair value of the challenge with the 50% level equilibrium level. Then it's dropped down to sweep the low. But inside this fair value, I consider it's a flip and it's a fair value gap. So using my 1 minute model, I enter my position for the stop of this low. Let's get stopped out. It's just in first leg manipulation. I manipulated in the first leg. That's what exactly happened. Nothing more than that. As you can clearly see, this is yeah, this is where I entered, and let's get stopped out right here. Yeah. So the drop drops lower, quickly low has been taken and trade all the way back up higher, sweep the high, parallel gap at the equilibrium level, and it started trade down. You can clearly see it started respect, and these fellows started disrespect, and obviously take this low. Then it started note this candle and start to move higher. This is what exactly happened today. So what I did is, as soon as I identified, I kind of getting convinced here, bro. Even though there is no change in state of delay, I was getting convinced because this is a new scandal. So I expect this new scandal and this high to take first before it comes lower. So I kind of go for short and targeting this high. It's not a good risk or ratio. I should avoid this entry, right? Taken big displacement drops down to this level and rebalance this fair value gap. We got a sweep and we got a change the state with fair value gap and this nice rejection inside this. So I enter my position here and put the stop at this point and it gets stopped out. That's it. Nothing more than that, bro. Just a simple mistake. There is no change of state, nothing. This whole move is just to rebalance this level. So I consider the place where I considered that the flip is not actually good. And this fair value, I consider like it's holding and it's if it's flip this fair value, then the model is valid. But but overall, I need to be bearish. I don't. This is where I can bullish. Until then, I need to be bearish. So the plan is proper. It's not proper, bro. As soon as you tap the level, it's displaced lower, created a gap, and internal liquidity swap. We got this inversion, so obviously it should be the target, right? So I kind of confused myself here, and in 1 minute, it was pretty clear. So yeah, here in 1 minute, it was like drops lower towards this level, and I got this inversion with change the state of delivery with this fair value gap. So I enter my limit order here, put the stop at this low, and I get stopped out. That's it. What about ES? Sorry, NQ, not NQ. ES. So ES, I missed one more, which is basically which move? Let me check. Yeah. So this, yeah. So this is what I missed in the morning. So as soon as market open, price start to trade back, trade up higher, and take one, two, three major liquidities and four liquidities, yeah, and take almost all liquidities. And high time frame wise, we got a big fair value gaps here, which is 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 3 minutes fair value gap. We got here, we have here. I can show you right now. So market open trade up higher. So this is what I mentioned, the fair value gap. So every liquidity has been swept and price rebalances the recently found fair value gap, then start to move higher. So for that reference, I just with this guy here. So we can easily find out in 5 minutes or 1 minute, right? Yeah, this place. So at this particular place, what happened here is this is where I missed my move. So all liquidity has been taken. Press print a low, trade back higher, swept this liquidity like the first high, and I got a really good inversion. And I set my limit as soon as I identified it's created a fair value gap. So I set my limit order here and put the stop at this high. It's not even get filled and take my targets. And this is not a model. This is the model. This is the model that come align with the trend. But I kind of trying to give it a try for this because it's an SMT, but it's an SMT. I didn't notice. We got a clean inversion, nice inversion with the displacement. Next candle, not even getting tapped because it's tapped in NQ and it's drop all the way lower and take this low and reach the desired fair value gap aligned with this break. This is not only 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 every time from this is the fair value gap, and for the whole swing, this is our equilibrium level. So this is where the price start to reverse its direction and to start to go higher. So in NQ, sorry, in MES, I don't find any proper valid entry model. Honestly, it's like the last fair value gap that holding the price got ran through with this change the state of delivery and price dropped down to this. Yeah. So for me, this is the change the state of delivery. This is that inversion and price trade up higher. It's not that clear, right? And you can clearly see if the model is if the model turned its direction, it should be like proper change the state of delivery, proper displacement fair value gap, inversion of this gap. That is going to set the entry for higher. But you don't find anything here, right? You don't find any kind of fair value. It's kind of pulling back, take this internal liquidity, rebalance to a higher time fair value gap. So we are basically waiting for some sort of entry model here, right? But I don't find any kind of entry model here. But if I'm going to 30 seconds, I could find one. Give me 1 second. But in NQ, in NQ, yes. In NQ, it gives a good entry model, bro. I'll show you. Just give me 1 second. Like this. Yeah, this is that. This is what I looked for. This is what I looked for in MES, but in MES, that is nothing for me to go for entry. But in NQ, it's a proper entry model. The fair value gap got inverted with the change the state of delivery as at which point, and that's what I showed you that SMT we got this inversion. SMT we got this inversion and it's getting tabbed and yeah, not this one. SMT inversion, take this low, drops down to the high technical fair value gap. And here also it's a 50% level, if I'm not wrong. Yes, exactly at the 50% level, honestly. And this is the fair value gaps and the breaker point. And what happened here after this? Last fair value gap that so far holding the price got ran through with this displacement. We got this change the state of with this inversion. And price, this is our targets, this and this is our targets. But price failed to take this high, instead drops lower towards which place? Towards this fair value gap, aligned with this breaker, aligned with this internal liquidity, sorry, inversion. So price stopped exactly at this spot. Like the body stopped above this fair value gap. Only the wick pierced into this level. Nice respect, and it started to go higher. We got this inversion, and we got this inversion. So everything has been inverted and go all the way up towards higher and take this high. It was actually a beautiful entry today. You can either take this because there's some T major liquidity has been taken. You can scalp this, and this is a continuation model. For this swing price, pull back to the 50% level, and we got change the state of delivery with this inversion. So the next candle we can enter with the stop at this low and expecting price to go higher. So let's leave this value open and drop slower, give some pullback. So for this swing, you can see that for this swing, you can see that it's going to be the same move. for this swing, for this whole range. If you want to put take the body, just take the body. Please drop down to that 50% level, equilibrium level, which align with input here. Equilibrium level, which align with this break and which align with this break and this inversion, and press drop down to that level and start to displace higher. Inversion, break, inversion, start to displace higher. Did the price come to this spot? Yeah, this is our internal sweep and start to trade back higher. Not even price reach this spot. So this is the entry model that I missed. This is what I looked for in MES to go for buy, but I couldn't find it properly. But in ES, sorry, NQ, it's dumb clear, right? Drop down to the 50% level to that fair value gap. We got change the state of delivery and we got inversion with nice displacement price pull back to that level. Nice respect, we got this inversion, so we can enter here with the stop of this guy and target this. Everything has been broken and take this high view. These are all the low resistance agreement. So this is what I did. I didn't execute any trades in ES. I did execute one trade in Gbpusd that was a loser, just because of the first leg manipulation, and price just tapped the 50% and displaced lower, and that's how you holding the price. So that's it, man. Pretty much it for the day. So we will see in the morning session. Stay safe, peace.